Okay, let us continue. Now we are about to discuss about mechanical ventilator and its variables. You can see here in the screen that we have different kind of ventilators, and these are the ventilators that is used in the Ministry of Health hospitals. All of these ventilators, we are using it in our pediatric intensive care units. On the lower left is the GE, on the center is the SLE, and the last one is the portable ventilator, which is the Hamilton. So there are four important variables that we have to know when we handle ventilator, no? Because the role of the nurse is not to run from ventilator, but for us to understand its effect in general to the patient respiratory system. So the four important variables are FiO2, or the fraction of inspired O2. FiO2 is like a drug, no? We have to titrate it as soon as we hook the patient on ventilator, because 60% of FiO2 for the first 24 hours already generates oxygen-free radicals in the blood. So the goal is for the FiO2 to be titrated for us to reach the maximum SpO2 required, which is greater than 94%. Next is the PEEP, or the positive end expiratory pressure. It holds the alveoli open. So too much of the PEEP, there will be a decreased cardiac output, which is not good. And too low of the PEEP, it will have alveolar collapse. And then the tidal volume, for lung protection, we require like less than 6 to 6 ml per kg. Then the goal is not to overstretch the lungs. While the ventilator rate is multiplied to tidal volume, it will give us the minute ventilation. Minute ventilation determines the carbon dioxide clearance. So when we did our blood gas, you can see that when your partial carbon dioxide is rising, you need to act. You have to increase the vent rate first, so that the tidal volume will also be increased. The PEEP is the one who keep the alveoli open. But in case of O2 PEEP, what happens is that when there is not enough time to fully exhale before the next breath starts, there is what we call breath stacking, no? So the chest gets more and more inflated, and it causes intrathoracic pressure. Thus, it decreases cardiac output. Then the patient will suddenly deteriorate. This is most common in patient with bronchospasm. So the treatment will be lengthen the expiratory time, reduce ventilator rate, reduce tidal volume, and treat the bronchospasm. The PEEP and plateau pressure. PEEP is the peak inspiratory pressure. It is the highest pressure during the breath, no? So it reflects both the airway resistance and then the lung compliance. While plateau pressure is measured by pressing the inspiratory hold button, so it reflects lung and chest wall compliance alone. Because at zero flow, resistance drops out of the equation.